you recording that, yeah?
Yeah, recording.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I didn't put my swearing on anywhere. You have to cut that off the end. Cut that off the start.
Culture on ECFM. Come to boss.
We'll get a cheesy picture under the banner before you go as well for the Facebook page.
Yeah,
So, I know it's cheesy, but it's
a done thing, man.
yeah, on an ongoing record of Roof I done. Oh, that was them. Oh, that was them. I didn't like them. Oh, that was them. They were. No, yeah. Right, 20 seconds. Stand by. Keep your phones on. Stand by. 5, 4. That was Meantime and Boy from the Farm right here on the sessions on East Coast FM. I've been joined in the studio by the boys from Colour Trap. Hello, boys.
Hello. Hiya.
Oh, and you come to your microphones and you come.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to East Coast. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Tell me a bit about the band. Tell me all about Colour Trap.
We've been together for a couple of years now. I've known Paul for too long, to be honest with you.
Okay.
A good few years. Met at college, doing music there, and then we lived together. We were in a few bands previous as well, so it just sort of grew from there. And when we both weren't in any bands, I had a small recording studio in the flat. So then we just took some of Paul's songs and messed about with them, and it was good fun. But the neighbours hated us. It was like 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
Fair enough.
3 o'clock in the morning, using the hallway with a tambourine clapping. And I'm like, do it again, do it again.
Do it again. I'll tell you what. We'll just kick off with the first track. Then we're gonna tell me about the first song.
So this very first song that I'm going to play, we're actually all the songs that we're going to be playing tonight is from the album that we're actually currently in the process of recording. So we're doing it bit by bit. The song that I'm going to play here is called "In a Right Good Place," and so it does what it says on the tin. Really, it's just being with the ones you love and being in a right good place. So
just go when you're ready.
Yeah. Start at the start, have ourselves a heart to heart. Well, it goes to show you never know what it means. Cut the dirty pictures and the haunted fiends are etching our minds. Have ourselves a real good time. Cause we're always start, we'll never stop, we're all so keen to make a little racket before we hit the scene. You remember what you said to me, oh na na na. Can you even comprehend? And if you're feeling that you can't break free, well, get yourself out with me and get in a ride, in a right good place. Never have to look far, you can find us propping up the bar. Go and sing your song, we'll kick it on, it's all we know. And none of us have got anywhere better to go, cause we're etched in the minds. People having real good times, but they're always stop, they'll never stop, we're all so keen to make a little racket before we hit the scene. You remember what you said to me, oh na na na. Can you even comprehend? And if you're feeling that you can't break free, well, get yourself out with me and get in a ride, in a right good place. what you said to me. Oh, nah, nah, nah. Can you even comprehend? And if you're feeling that you can break free, well, get yourself out with me and get in a ride in a record place.
Thank you very much there, Paul. That was Paul from Cover Trap with their song In a Right Good Place. Absolutely brilliant track. Thank you. I was almost singing along and there was some foot tapping down here and all kinds of other stuff going on in the studio. But absolutely brilliant. Thank you. Now, normally it's a full band setup. But obviously tonight we're just an acoustic guitar and one singer. And we are one band member short. Am I right?
That's correct, yeah. Nathan, our drummer.
He's not here.
He's not here.
Why is he not here?
He's always late. He's probably on his way.
So he might be here. Right.
Inkerstorfen.
He's in Corstorphine. That's
Right.
the thing. Whenever we phone him, he's always in Corstorphine. No idea why. He doesn't live in Corstorphine.
Alright.
Always, where are you, Corstorphine? Where are you, Corstorphine?
Has he got a...
He's got a weird thing for Corstorphine, apparently. That's all
He
we
tried
know.
to get out of it once by saying he's at the zoo. So Inkerstorfen then.
Fair enough. Right, tell me a bit about your Facebook pages and your Twitters and your SoundClouds and your YouTube channels. Tell me all the addresses. Somebody.
Dean, and you go. It's actually the tech man. So,
Try and remember them all.
the website is www.colourtrap.com.
.co.uk.
.com works, I've tried it.
Right, colortrap.co.uk.
Yeah, Facebook is obviously just searching Colour Trap there, it pops up. It's a black logo, CT in it, and you'll see our lovely faces.
Pretty sure Colour Trap Band on the Facebook one. And
Okay.
on the SoundCloud is Colour-Trap.
Right.
Just to make it awkward.
Yeah.
And the YouTube one, search Colour Trap Music because the URLs, well, the string of numbers and letters.
Yeah.
I cannot remember.
What we'll do is, when we get the cheesy picture under the banner, we'll put a link on our sessions Facebook page to your Facebook page.
Oh, nice.
So we'll connect the Facebook pages up that way. We're going to mention, after the next one, we're going to mention your gigs and your shows and more about this EP and the album that you've got coming out. But we'll do track 2 now. Tell me a bit about your second track.
Well, this track that we're going to play here, we've actually already recorded this song for the album. It's a song called All the Little Things You Do. Now, it's, to be honest, there was just one time, it was in a pub quiz, something that came to mind, and I just had this riff stuck in my head, and I just kept singing All the Little Things You Do over and over in my head, and then went away, wrote the song, and we've recorded it, and it's sounding really good. We've actually decided nobody's actually heard any of the songs yet that are on the album.
Right, okay.
But we've decided that we're going to do a one-off as an exclusive for you guys, and
Thank you very
for
much.
the very, very end, we'll let you hear the recording of that just as a little sneak preview for the album when it comes out.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for that. But we're going to get the acoustic version just now.
Indeed.
And just go when you're ready.
Think about what you're gonna say. Get it right or walk away. You're coming apart in the palm of my hands. I got some points to help you understand. For all the games you like to play, all the little things you do, I can use to take you out. All the little things you do, I can use to take you out. Go take a walk out in the sun, is what you need. Someone's better when it comes on naturally. All the little things you do, I can use to take you out, to take you out. All the silence has gotta stop. again. All the romance is gonna drop instead. You toe in the line to wipe them out. You fall into pieces, that's your style. But all the games you like to play, all the little things you do, I can use to take you out. All the little things you do, I can use to take you out. Go take a walk out in the sun, just what you need. It's always better when it comes on naturally. To me, the things you do, I can use to take you out, to take you out. All the little things you do, I can use to take you out. The little things you do, I can use to take you out, to take you out.
That was All the Little Things You Do, performed by Paul from Colour Trap. Thank you very much for that cracking track. Again, we had a bit of a clapping thing going on there. I saw that, boys. I was trying to encourage you to do the clap.
Everyone loves a bit of the clap.
Serious dance moves.
Well,
I
thank
bet
you.
it work.
Thank you very much. Right, tell me about your up and coming gigs and shows. What have you got on? What's in the diary?
Yep, so this year we're mainly concentrating on doing the album, so we've been a bit more lax with gigs this year.
Okay.
However, we do have on the 1st of July we're doing the box in Glasgow.
Right.
We're looking to do the 23rd of August down in London, and we're potentially doing King Tut's. I can't remember the exact date.
29th of July, I think it is.
20th of July as well. That's just all pending just now. We're recording in July also, so it just depends obviously on time and space that comes up. But again, all the dates that we do and are doing this year will be on the Facebook, website,
Facebook.
etc., Twitter, all that kind of stuff, which we'll share at the end.
Brilliant. The next gig you've got coming up?
Is the one at the box in the first box in Glasgow.
Box in Glasgow. Is that tickets only, or can they get tickets
That's
now?
free entry. That's
Free entry.
Yeah.
That's what we like on the sessions. We like anything that's free. Again, we'll put a link up on the Facebook page
Yep.
to that gig for you. Not
Perfect.
a problem. We're just going to crack on with the tracks then. We'll move on to track number 3.
Okay. So this next one, again, it's going to be on the album. It's called Better Late Than Never. This one here is more of a sort of a collaboration between everyone in the band, really. Just sort of me and Graham were just sort of playing about with a couple of riffs and things like that. Eventually sort of came into that. I got some lyrics for it, and then we just brought it to the band, and then we just sort of chopped it about a wee bit and stuff. So we'll see how this one goes. Normally I'm playing lead guitar on this one, so
Okay.
hopefully it doesn't go too bad.
Woke up this morning, shook the monkey from my back. I heed you warning, but too dimmer to react. 'Cause I'm the rapture burning everything you like. Go get your back up and I'll see you in the fight. It's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up. Better late than never, my sweet baby stole the show. Buy a ticket to watch the seasons turning slow. 'Cause I'm the aforementioned sinking so and so. Why do you know? Oh. got the feeling and it feels matter of fact. If I believe in you, the tougher shell to crack. It's taking longer now to get things back on track. So common sense turn out with something that you lack. But it's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up. Better late than never, my sweet baby stole the show. Buy a ticket to watch the seasons turning slow. 'Cause I'm the aforementioned, sinking so and so. Why do you know? Oh, it's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up. Better late than never, my sweet baby stole the show. Bought a ticket to watch the seasons turning slow. 'Cause I'm the aforementioned, sinking so and so. Why do you know? Do you know? Oh, 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 oh.
That was Better Late Than Never, performed by Paul from Colour Trap, right here on the sessions on 107.6 East Coast FM. Thank you very much for that track. Cracking version, thank you. That's going to be a huge, big sounding song on the album.
Oh yeah,
It's
massive.
going to be huge.
Massive, yeah. I think we've done 4 or 5 guitar layers.
Right.
Drums, obviously, bass and backing vocals as well. And obviously the riff there's a bit more simplified version as well, obviously for the acoustic.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so there's a lead part on top, and that does sound particularly
Massive. I can hear that, the cracking voice, brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
We're going to mention the album again. You said you've got a recording studio in your house, in your flat.
Yeah, well, that's where it started originally, just Paul and I doing stuff, and then
Uh-huh.
that's how, obviously, when I met the drummer Nathan, we gave him stuff that Paul and I had done in the flat, and then from there, obviously, getting the band together, and then obviously getting some money together doing that. We've now done a lot of recordings with Chamber Studio,
Right,
with a guy
okay.
called Graham, and that's just based in Granton, and that's a brilliant place. Definitely, if anyone's want to record, I would definitely check that out. He's booked up a lot of the time in advance, so he just gets us in those weekends, kind of when he can get us in. But he's absolutely brilliant.
I think I've heard of the Chamber Studios, and
Yeah.
I've heard other people mention them before. They must be doing things right, but it sounds of it.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll give them another wee pod by all means, but at the end when we mention the album again. We're going to have to mention your Facebook pages and your Twitter pages again before we do social medias before we finish.
Yep.
But I'm sorry, Paul, we'll have to get stuck in another song.
That's absolutely fine. This next one here is called Foolish Gun. To be honest, it was one of the ones that I wrote quite early on about an absolute nutter an ex, and thankfully she's gone, and I know that Graham knows exactly who she is.
Very thankful.
But to be honest, this is one of the ones that people really seem to get quite a big reaction at the gigs, and we never thought that it was going to be one of the ones to begin with. So
Yes, everyone just got a Psycho X apparently.
so if you've got a Psycho X, tune into the live feed, tell us who they are.
Name and shame.
Yeah, name and shame.
See if our names pop up.
Aye.
so close, yet so far away. What's the life you're living? Our work leaves no time for play. and your mind's been slipping now. You're living in a fantasy, your little world of make-believe. You're living like you're number one, you're living like a foolish girl. You're living in a fantasy, your little world of make-believe. And now it's time to say goodbye. So long to you, my friend. It's really been a pleasure. Now we have reached the end. The time, it seems to fight the measure now. You're living in a fantasy, your little world of make-believe. You're living like you're number one, you're living like a foolish girl. You're living in a fantasy, little world of make-believe. And now it's time to say goodbye. Living in a fantasy, your little world of make-believe. You're living like you're number one, you're living like a foolish girl. You're living in a fantasy, your little world of make-believe. Now it's time to say goodbye.
That was Foolish Gun performed by Colour Trap. Paul from Colour Trap, absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much again. I was almost singing along. I've been told I'm not allowed to sing along. For copyright reasons and for other kinds of reasons, I'm not allowed to sing along. Thank you very much. Tell me, I'll tell you what, I'm going to throw another question in here.
Okay.
Where does the name Colour Trap come from?
Should we do this?
Yeah. The name for us was always an issue. Same with the songs as well, to be honest with you, is that like Paul's a wee machine. He can just fire out song after song, and then work on them as a band, and that's pretty much it. I mean, some of them involve a bit more work than others, but but name-wise, we've always, even with the songs, we've struggled with some. I mean, we had a few songs we just named after streets in Edinburgh for a while, just because we couldn't think of anything. And then the thing is, we forgot what the song was as well. So we had a song called like, Minto Street, and we had no idea what Minto Street was, and then what the song was, we're like, oh, what's going on here? So
what tune's that? How does that one go? Oh,
so we just had no idea. So the Colour Trap came from essentially was the original lineup of the band was myself, Paul, a gentleman called Richard Miller playing bass, and Nathan playing drums. And it came to the point where we were ready to start doing gigs. But obviously, you had a name for the poster for the event, anything like that. And some of the names were awful that we were talking about. I mean, I can't remember any, but they were honest, they were terrible. And Colour Trap was my idea, thank you. But essentially, I stole it from Miles Kane. he's got a song that I heard called Colour of the Trap. And Miles Kane's fantastic as well. He's involved in Last Shadow Puppets with Alex Turner. And I just thought the song was brilliant. And obviously I just took off from it and took Colour Trap.
You kind of stole it.
Pretty much it, yeah. So I just figured you have to have something that's sort of, I mean, all the good names are taken, like Rolling Stones, you know?
Yeah.
Aerosmith, yes. And I was looking at all their names, and like Aerosmith was apparently originally called Aerosmith. And then that's not as good, so then Steve Taylor took it spacey with Aerosmith. So I was just looking at sort of things like that, songs, you know, the stereophonics declares from the old thing in the chemistry class, the old, I can't remember what it's called, like a converter kind of thing.
All right.
They took it from that. So just looking at all that kind of stuff in various songs, and then I just thought Colour Trap, took it to the band, I think Paul liked it, nobody else did, but I just said, unless I'm something better, then it's
That's
sticking.
it. It's sticking.
And it sticks.
No, it's something
I'd like
absolutely.
to point out that I was drunk when you first came in.
Well, you're always drunk, Paul.
We won't threaten anybody else. Keep it clean, boys. Right, before you go, before we play your full version of All the Little Things, tell me again about your up and coming gigs and your Facebook pages and your SoundClouds and your
We're
YouTube.
playing Box in Glasgow on the 1st of July, and that's free. And we are penciled in for the New Cross Inn in August on the 23rd
And that's in
in
London.
London.
In London, right? Okay.
And we're briefly in talks with the King Tuts for the end of this month.
Yep. As I said, this year we're mainly concentrating on doing albums, so gigs will just be sort of more taking a bit of a backseat. We're still doing them, obviously, but we're just not pursuing this hard until we get the album done. Because the thing is, basically, all the big months we're doing the gigs, it's the only time we get in the studio as well. So it's just like we want to get the album done. We've had 2 EPs previous to this, and they're on Spotify, links on the website and Facebook, etc. as well. But now we just want to get the album done. I mean, get 8, 10, 12 solid tracks, fully packaged, have that for the next year or 2, and then just put the miles in, really.
No, as soon as it's finished, get it sent in. I'll play it for you.
Definitely, I'll do.
And as well, just if anyone's listening and if anyone does book gigs and everything and does actually like the music and fancies giving us a shout, obviously feel free to give us a shout on Facebook and things. Certainly, even although we're doing the album, we'll certainly look into doing any gigs if anyone is liking the music and if you want us to come along. And certainly as well, even just let us know if there's any local bands that you think we might be suited to do support slots and things with. Always very keen to network with other bands.
Right, well, thank you very much for your time and thanks for coming in, guys.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
We're going to finish this session tonight with the full band version of Colour Trap's new
Yep, all the little things.
All the Little Things. It was a different name, wait a minute. All the Little Things that you do.
that you do, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much. We just call it all.
All the little
We
things.
just call it All the Little Things for short, but it's pretty much that.
That's fine. Here we go. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Oh, brilliant. Right, Facebook is off. Bye, Facebook.